RadioMaster TX.
Okay, so here we are with the RadioMaster TX16S, RadioMaster's flagship, and I want to show you what is this system capable on a competition setup for F3A, in this case a biplane with 8 channels, very quickly through the different things that I have programmed, and if there is some interest I can just dive deep into some of these topics in other videos. But one of the main questions I had whenever I was considering this transmitter is it capable of doing, for example, automatic snap rolls or different conditions or logic conditions. So with this video I just want to clarify that at least for what I need from a transmitter, this system is completely capable, and you can even go beyond that. We can talk about how easy it is to do it, how the user interface is, but in terms of capabilities, definitely. So very quickly, let me guide you through my different switches, what I have programmed, and how I fly F3A for competitions. So starting from the top left here, I have my throttle cut. So yes, we have throttle cut with different sounds, if you will. You can adjust the volume of the sounds right here. So yeah, I have sounds for whenever I unlock the system. Then the next one is different idle positions. So if my throttle is unlocked and then I go here, I just have idle position. Of course, for the title, this is related to the throttle. I can adjust different throttle curves. I've just used one, but you can adjust for different brakings, different idles. That's absolutely no problem. Before starting to the switches, just let you know that, of course, dual rates, you can adjust it the way you want. I have a symmetric dual rates, for example, for my elevator to have different throws and expos up and down, rudder for different conditions, and of course, ailerons. We'll go through them. And of course, every kind of mix you can imagine of master slave, like rudder and then the ailerons move, rudder and then the elevator moves, throttle and then the elevator moves. So anything you can imagine to, for example, trim your knife edges, your descents to be completely straight. So all of that is totally possible using curves and also linking different channels in order to do so. With my switches, this is very interesting. For the snap rolls, I use my manual snap. This is my dual rate. So if you look at the ailerons and I activate the snap, here you have all. So what I normally do with the manual snap rolls is click, then I do the snap, and then just go back to my regular dual rate. Same with elevator. For the spin, you see that's my regular dual rate. If I go here, this is my spin entry, so I have full deflection of my elevator. So that's simple dual rates, easy. You can program them, you can put them all linked to one switch, so there's absolutely no problem with that. But then something that I was curious about is the kind of automatic, I call them, snap rolls, single snap rolls that I do with logics. In this case, what I do is that whenever I go to the corner of my right stick, it's going to trigger the snap roll. So as you can see, whenever this safety switch is unlocked, nothing happens. I can go to the extremes and nothing is triggered. But if this is triggered in this position, whenever I get to the maximum, I have one snap, and then I have another snap, and then I have negative snap, and to the other side negative. So that's totally possible. You are just flying, nothing happens if you go to any of the extremes, but whenever I want, snap roll, back. Yeah. Not only that, if you look at the rear, because the ailerons I think is the same for these particular ones, I have this snap, but then I have another one. So with one switch, what I have is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another setting, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 snap roll configurations for different positions. For example, I have different setting whenever I'm going up than whenever I'm going down, right? So with this safety switch, that allows me to program all of that. This one, I'm going to show you in the next video, this is my butterfly brake, yeah? Totally capable as well. So we are linking all the ailerons with my throttle whenever this is activated for the downlands to go slower. But that's going to be for another video. But yeah, everything is possible with nice transmitter. You can program everything you want, and yes, I just match all my configuration I had with my Futaba, with the RadioMaster, and with the BiSide. So yeah, very happy. Hopefully that helps you make the decision in case you are considering this radio. And yeah, I'm gonna keep testing it. I think that the best sign that I'm happy with this one is that I did the review, I flew with the Olympus, I flew with the Anthem, but now I transitioned my BiSide, and I think that very soon I'm gonna do the same with the Master Cloud. So yeah,